All right, and welcome back, folks. Clark Johnson right here on ColoradoPreps.tv alongside Kevin Schaefer and Mickey Johnson, our camera woman out here today. And we get set for the second match of the day. This one's going to pit Loveland against Greeley West. Greeley West, if you were with us in the opener, took it on the chin, lost in straight games to Windsor. 2-0 in that one, so the Spartans will come out in this one, try to make amends for that first match as these two get ready to go. Lineups real quickly. Greeley West. Number 2 is sophomore Nakaya Myrant Miharis. Number 3 is Mackenzie De La Fuente, a senior. Number 4 is Kayla Waimari, a sophomore. Number 5, Lauren Ross, the senior. Number 6 is Katie Weber, very active up front in the net, a senior. Michaela Steeb as well. See her in the middle of the court a bunch. She's a senior. Amanda Ronkowski wears number 8. Hannah Waggy is 10. Dana Wynn is 11. And for the Loveland Indians, they come in 1 and 2. They lost to Valley 2-0 in the gym adjacent to the main gym here. In their first match this morning, Valley, no disgrace. Valley number 1 in 3A. Look forward to Valley and Windsor to see where they match up 3A versus 4A today. Should be very interesting. Both teams vying for championships this year in their respective divisions. For the Indians, they will start with service here, it looks like. And number 4, Kim Weissman, is going to get her hands on the ball first. Up front, it looks like number 8, Celine Packham. Closest towards us here, number 5, Jocelyn McLean. And 15 on the far side. Actually, she's come to the center of the court at the net. That's Lexi Veltri. And then we've got 12, Carly Flock, the senior. There's the service. We're underway. Big shot on the way. That's Weber. She can really pound it. Shot out of the corner, that time by Weissman. Returned, and that one, that's Ronkowski on the left-hand side. Missing long that time. And Loveland has the first point of the game. Kevin Janisek, they spell it K-E-V-Y-N. Like that spelling. She had the serve, and there's the put away, and that's Weber. As I said, she's going to be very active by the front of the net. Played a terrific first couple of games against Windsor, especially that first game. She was very tough. But Windsor able to put away West 2-0, and Katie Weber is going to get first service here for Greeley West. 1-1 tie, just started this one. Second match of the day right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. Second one that you'll be viewing. And the second for each of these teams, actually. There's Steeb, left-hand side for Ronkowski. Good job defensively. Up high, and a nice job, but it just missed it outside wide. Jocelyn McLean missed it wide that time. Thought she had the put away. She'll talk to her coach, Carrie Rolls. And now back to serve again is Katie Weber here with a 2-1 lead. Taylor Mitchell had that one defensively now. That one off the hands of a West player. Loveland's going to garner the point here, and we're tied at 2. Loveland Indians, it's been a long time, folks. 36 years since they've been to the postseason. So this is a volleyball squad aching to get there. 1 and 2 to start the season. Lost this morning in the other gym to Valley, 2-0 to start this tournament. Katie Weber looked like she didn't know which way to go on that one. To come up underneath. Got in the middle of that one and took a bite out of it. It's 3-2. Celine Packham. I know that referee's name. His name is Ray. I'm not sure of his last name. We'll try to get that for you, but he's reffed volleyball all over this area. Ronkowski tries to send that one in the corner off the hands of a blocker up front, so West is going to get that point. And we're even at 3 in this one. And Wes Labaro, their defensive specialist back here. That is Kayla Waimara with the serve. Up front, Hansen. That one sent over by Lauren Ross. Hansen again. Shot out of the corner, McLean from Loveland. This one saved by Steeb. That's Waimara, and a great shot cross court. Steeb to Waimara, and she put it into the cross court very nicely. Put it where they weren't. And it's 4-3. West will serve here. Tabitha Godoy, 6-2, her club so far. 6-1 coming in, but the loss to Windsor this morning puts him at 6-2. Shot this time, that's McLean off on the right-hand side, able to get it off the deflection from Greeley West. And Loveland's even the score at 4. They'll get the service here with the senior, Lexi Veltri. Veltri serves. That's why Mara, defensive specialist, made the play. I got it. You take it for Loveland. Nobody picks it up in the middle of the court, and it's 5-4, and service will go over to Greeley West. Checking in, Danny Wynn out of the game is Lauren Ross here for the Spartans. And with that, Danny Wynn, the 5'6" senior, takes the ball and serves. Down low, good job. That's the defensive specialist, Carrie Flock, who was on the floor. Steve's able to run this one down, but she went under the net. So the net violation, great hustle by Steve, but she couldn't stay on her own side. So we're even at 5, and Loveland gets the service back. And Jocelyn McLean, who made a nice point a minute ago, cross court, gets service. She'll have Flock in front of her, the libero for Loveland. That's why Mara off the net, and it's 6-5. So Loveland back on top, and McLean will serve again. Indians lost to Thompson Valley 3-1 to open their season, then beat Horizon 3-0 in league play before the loss this morning against Valley. That one's going to sail wide here, and Loveland has a 2-point advantage here. 3 in a row here for Jocelyn McLean. That one on the way off the hands there. Steve's going to send it over backwards, but she might have carried it. Held on to it a little long, pushed it, whatever you want to call it. It's going to go over to Loveland here, and it's a 8-5 advantage. They've run off 4 in a row here. Service again for McLean. That was Danny Wynn to dig that one out. And into the corner, that's Katie Weber, who puts that one away. The senior put it right where nobody was on the back line. It's 8-6. West will get service here. And it's going to go back out to Mackenzie De La Fuente, the senior. Loveland waits defensively, leading by 2. Down low, they both went for it, McLean and Flock, and neither one was able to come up with it. So Greeley West back within a point at 8-7. De La Fuente to serve again. Big looping serve, McLean to the back line. Slam time, that time for Weissman, returned by West. Big time spike there. Brooke Hansen's going to get the kill for Loveland here. Down low defensively, Michaela De La Fuente tried to come up with it. Would have been a terrific play. Unable to dig it out of the wood, and it's a 9-7 Loveland lead. Out of the back here, Kevin Janisek with the service. Nice job defensively for Loveland at the net. Steve will take care of this one. Waimara, Flock couldn't play it in the back court. So 9-8, West back within 1. They'll get the service. Talking about postseason. Greeley West last time to the postseason, 2006. So it's been a half a dozen years for the Spartans. They went 1-2 in pool play their last time. Here's Windsor defensively. That shot into the corner misses. Kim Weissman just missed it out of the right-hand corner there. And we're even at 9. Greeley West has had success in the tournament back in 85 and 88. Finished second. They lost to Durango and to Palmer. So they've been in the thick of big things, but it's been a while. Nice job inside. Brooke Hansen for Loveland, able to get the finesse point there. And Loveland goes back out on top 10-9. And service in the backcourt here is going to belong to Brooke Hansen, a sophomore, 6-footer. Here's Brooke with the serve. Back line that time, that was Danny Wynn. Wynn again, and she pushed that. She knew it right away. If there's an air ball in volleyball, that was it. It's 11-9. It's a 2-point advantage. Hansen to serve again. That's why Mara for Steeb and Katie Weber. Steeb again. Ronkowski, nobody at home to answer that one. 11-10, West back within one, so a seesaw battle here. Loveland goes up by 2, West cuts it in half. We're playing that game right now. 11-10 for Loveland. This is Michaela Steeb. She's been terrific in the center of the court for Greeley West defensively so far. That one's going to miss. It climbed the net. Kim Weissman's shot. She gets that up another half inch, and that thing's in the corner and a put away. Crawls along the net, goes out instead, and we're even at 11. Here's Steeb. Nice, good, hard serve out of the corner. Ronkowski, good night, Beantown. It's 12-11. She's tough. If she gets a shot all by herself at the front of the net, you can kiss it goodbye. 12-11. That's Amanda Ronkowski, a senior at 6'1". Here's Steeb with the serve. So Greeley West has come from behind to get the lead here. Shot out of the side. That time that was Veltri. Why Mara makes a couple of good saves. That could be long, it is. Good job. That was Janicek back there judging whether that would be in or out, and she made the right call. 12-12, we're even about halfway through this one. Good matchup so far between these two teams, Loveland and Greeley West here. ColoradoPreps.tv where you're watching this one. Here's Steeb, Katie Weber. And the defensive setup here for Loveland. That one put away in the corner. Nice job. That's number 7 for Loveland. I take that back. Could that be? It is a number 7, and I don't have a 7 on my roster. We'll try to get that name for you as soon as we can. Here's service coming from Weissman. Steeb with a quick put over. That's McLean. Here's Waimara with a great save. Weber up high and puts it away. Brooke Hansen was just handcuffed. She couldn't do anything with it. And we're even at 13. Nakaya Myron Mahari's in. De La Fuente sits down here for West, and Katie Weber is back on the serve line. Hansen looked like she wanted to set it up that time for Veltri, but that one falls through. And a 14-13 lead now for West. West trying to grab the first game now, gets the lead at 14-13. Loveland's been there every step of the way. In fact, has led most of the way. Waimara for Steeb. Slam time that time for Lauren Ross. It's kept in by Loveland. Katie Weber goes to get it and couldn't handle it. So we're tied at 14 and a dandy here. Loveland will get the service, and Celine Packham, the junior, a 5'8 junior. Red headband at all back there, ready to make service here. We're tied at 14 in this one. First game, best of 3. We'll go to 25 in the first 2 games, 15 if there's a needed third game, and Packham's serve is long here. Ronkowski's going to check out for Greeley West, and Hannah Waggy into the game at 14-14. Service was for Waimara that time. And did we get net? We did. Loveland, a little interference with the net that time, so West is going to get the point at 15-14. I think 16-14, yeah. They missed the point on the change of service last time. 16-14, the lead 2 for West here. Shot out of the corner that time for Klinkenbeard. That one returned right back. Nice job defensively covering over there. That time number 15, Lexi Veltri, the senior, put that one right back into West. Right back into the court there for the point. And Veltri's going to get to serve after that. Down 1. Here's Lexi with the serve. Waimara. Steeb couldn't get there. And a dunker that time. Brooke Hansen just had to go up and set that one down nicely. 16 all. Was just out of the reach of Steeb. That's where she's played. She's played with her back to the net quite a bunch, too, and been successful with that. Veltri with the serve. That's Weber. Steve will run from a mile away, and they're not going to do anything here. 3 hits on the side. If you block a ball at the front of the net, that doesn't count as one of your hits. So you can go 3 times after that, but they went 103. Here's the shot. Onto the floor for Wynn, but there's nobody behind him. Actually, it was Hannah Waggy. I take that back. Wynn is 11, Waggy 10. That one went wide, so Loveland's built a 2-point advantage here, 18-16. Lexi Veltri continuing to serve here. Weber, long run for Ronkowski. She gets there, and here's Waggy with the putover. Big time spike down. Brooke Hansen up high, the sophomore, nails that one to the floorboards with the kill. It's 19-16, and Loveland has built a 3-point lead, and Carrie Rolls has to like that. 6 points away from a possible first game, and the timeout on the court. Want to thank our sponsors today. Agfinity, of course, great sponsor for us through everything we do here at ColoradoPreps.tv. And also our other big sponsor today, Athena Salon Spa and Wellness, providing you the best quality spa and salon services in northern Colorado. Athena Salon Spa and Wellness, providing organic and natural treatments as an alternative to harmful chemical-based products. In fact, Athena, the only Eminence Green Spa in northern Colorado. Angie Lund, a terrific owner down there. It's a great shop, folks. Walk down. As soon as you walk in the door, you feel invited, you feel comfortable. Great place to go and feel good. Located just south of Ptarmigan Country Club, right there on Highway 392, 1 mile east of I-25. Book your appointment today, 223-0273. That is Athena Salon Spa and Wellness, 223-0273. Here's the Loveland service. Veltri, who's on a roll right now, gets the service up. That's Lauren Ross, and she'll miss long. 5'8" senior puts that one over the end line there. 20-16, Loveland by 4 here. Both of these teams swept in their openers today in this classic, the Northern Colorado Classic. Both swept 2-0 in their first games. Up in the front of the net that time, just trying to do something with that, get a handle on it, was Brooke Hansen. Instead, it goes into the net. West will come up with a point and get the service here. Down 3, it's 17-20. Danny Wynn back to serve. That's Flock, the defensive specialist. Klinkenbeard out of the corner. Here's Ronkowski, big time block inside Brooke Hansen, onto the floor, and Loveland just made a great defensive play. Brooke Hansen, terrific at the front of the net again, and Loveland, right now at least, holding Greeley West at bay. They lead by 4, 21-17. Jocelyn McLean, she had a little run serving earlier in this game. At the back line right now. Nice block. Steve defensively. What do we get? Not sure. Replay. They're going to go referee. I think she's saying my bad. If I could read her lips. My bad. Let's do it again, folks. 21-17. Kevin says inadvertent whistle. And absolutely. Most things I do in my life are inadvertent, and most are mistakes. 21-18, that one into the net right there. So service goes over to Greeley West here. Down 3, and it is going to be the senior, Mackenzie De La Fuente. So Loveland as much as a 5-point lead in this one. We're down to 3 right now, and West can cut into that. De La Fuente into the net, though. Loveland's going to get the service and a 4-point advantage here, and it's going to be Kevin Janicek. Janicek, the junior, to serve here for the Indians. Weber, that should be downtown Ollie Brown, and it is 22-19. Katie Weber over to get the kill. Give her a chance, or Ronkowski a chance at the net by themselves, and you can forget about it. 22-19, the lead is 3. Loveland defensively on top in this one. Hannah Waggy the service. Nice, up high. And for Brooke Hansen, you can say the same thing on the other side of the net. If she gets a free shot, go ahead and flip the scoreboard. 23-19, the lead is 4. And after the kill, Brooke Hansen's going to go back and make service here. 2 points away from the first game victory here for Loveland. See if they can string this one out. Here's Steve at the net. Weber, and then unable to handle it was De La Fuente. So Loveland now just a point away, 24-19. Game point coming now for Loveland. And with a chance here, Brooke Hansen to put it away. Steve's going to run it down. Here's Weber in the middle of the court. Veltri. McLean. Back line there for Danny Wynn. Ronkowski will chase it down, and they're going to come up with it. Good hustle by Greeley West that time. Ronkowski able finally on the left side of the front of the net to get that one over. The lead is cut to 4 now. Got to win by 2 in these games. And here's Steve back to try to get at least 4 points here and get him back in the ball game. Hansen. There's McLean out of the backside, and that's going to do it. So the duo of McLean and Hansen firing at Greeley West enables the Indians. Solid game for Loveland, enables the Indians to get the first game in this match. And a 1-0 lead for Loveland over Greeley West. So Tabitha Goodow's club still looking for their first win of the day in games as they got beat 2-0 against Windsor in the opener. They're down 1-0 here against Loveland. For the Indians, they win their first game of the day. They lost to Valley in the other gym, 2-0 to open the day here. So a good win for Kerry Rolls Club. They're up 1-0. Come back in just a moment with Game 2 right here on ColoradoPreps.tv. Back out here at Windsor High School, the Northern Colorado Classic Volleyball Tournament here today. I'm Clark Johnson. You're watching this on ColoradoPreps.tv. Right next to me is the guru of all high school sports out here in Colorado, Kevin Schaefer, and the creator of ColoradoPreps.com in their 10th year. Check out the website at ColoradoPreps.com. Best website in all of Colorado for high school sports, and that's where you can catch ColoradoPreps.tv, which you're watching here today. And our video filmer down there, my daughter, Mickey Johnson, on hand and doing a great job. Game 2. Game 1 went to Loveland, beating Greeley West in this one. And so the Indians will play defensively here first, and serving for Greeley West on the other side, Mackenzie De La Fuente. The senior will start things off here for Greeley West, looking for their first win of the day, beaten by Windsor 2-0 in the opener. Nice job. That is Katie Weber, the 6'1 senior, defensively up front to put the first one down, get a great block. It's a 1-0 good start here for Greeley West. We'll play to 25 again in Game 2 here. If there is a Game 3, if West can split this, Game 3 would go to 15. Hansen inside, but I think they're on the net. I think West was on the net. Number 10, Hannah Waggy. Now they want to talk about it for a sec, so we'll hold off on this one. Talk about one of our great sponsors, Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness, voted best manicures and pedicures since 2010. Talk of the town, best customer service awards. I can tell you about that. Bring my mom, my girlfriend over there all the time, and they just great customer service. It's a great place to go. Go down and visit them. Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness, located just south of Ptarmigan Country Club on Highway 392, a mile east of I-25. Your appointment can be met at 223-0273. That's 223-0273. Here is the service. Tied at 1 right now. Danny Wynn's going to send that one through the roof. Missed that one by a bunch. And Loveland with a 2-1 lead now in this one. And service, now what are they going to do? They're going to go back over, I take it back. So West has the lead here. Didn't see what happened there. Flock's going to come in for Loveland defensively in place of Celine Packham. And serving here is Hannah Waggy. Flock couldn't handle the service, and Greeley West is going to... It's going to go 3-1 for West now. Okay, scoreboard is right. 3-1 Greeley West. Checking out is Lexi Veltre here for Loveland. Looks like she's banged up a little bit. Service here for Waggy. Flock will take care of this to Hansen. Left-hand side. That was Klinkenbeard. There's Ronkowski to slam it home. Gets the kill into the corner. And it's a 4-1 advantage for West here. Up off the bench, Tabitha Godoy. Yelling out instructions to her players here. And back to serve again, Hannah Waggy, the senior, on a little bit of a roll here. Flock will go down defensively. There's Hansen. And now Taylor Mitchell with the putback. Here's Steve. Ronkowski and Flock able to fight that off, and then Taylor Mitchell just couldn't handle it. I think she lost that one in the sun. 5-1. West on top by 4. Hannah Waggy with the service. Nice job this time down to the floor. And then it went to Katie Weber, and all she's got to do is put it back over the net. 6-1. West rolling right here. And timeout on the floor. Carrie Rolls wants to talk about this one. She's down 6-1 in the ball game. And in this match, I should say. And leading 1-0 with that first game under their belt. They have are looking at a 5-point deficit so far. Other games coming up today. Our third game of this on this side that you'll see. Scheduled time was 11:30, but we got this one underway, well, shoot, almost 40 minutes early due to a couple of sweeps early. But our third game on the setup today, Windsor will come back out and play Valley. That's the one I'm really looking forward to today, folks. And it comes in our middle game. That'll be game 3. Next up, out of 5 contests today here on ColoradoPreps.tv. Flock went to Hansen, but it's all Katie Weber defensively. She's had 3 of those in this contest already, where she's gone up, been the only one at the net, and been able to just trickle it over the net for an easy point. Waggy will go back to the service line now. 7-1, West on a roll. Inside, that was McLean who got it returned right down the middle, and Ronkowski puts it away. The kill for number 8, Amanda Ronkowski, the senior. It's 8-1 Greeley West right now. And now the referee has come over, going to look at the scoreboard for a second, see what's up there. Loveland and Greeley West playing in this one here today. These are 2 teams out of the Front Range League, so they will see action. This is a non-conference game today, but they have a conference meeting set up on the 18th of October. So these two, which it seems to be a pretty evenly matched setup so far between these two. Loveland taking game 1 in this. What was that score in game 1, Kevin? 25-20, that's right. A 5-point win for Loveland in game 1. And now they've looking up at a 7-point deficit in this one. So it seems like they're checking rotations out there, so we'll see what... I don't know what the fine is for that, Kevin, when you rotate incorrectly, but there must be one. You got to keep this thing in order, folks. 8-1 in this contest so far. Speaking of Colorado Prep's TV, Thursday night, folks, football fans, beware. Thompson Valley at home against Windsor. We'll have that one for you. Out here at Windsor High School today, speaking of Windsor, the Northern Colorado Volleyball Classic out here today. Valley and Windsor, probably Holy Family, throw them in there too. Those are the three out here today that are the best of the teams. And what's really exciting is we get to see Windsor and Valley in the next match here, and you'll see it right here. Stay tuned on ColoradoPreps.tv. Make sure you log on to that one. Click on Valley and Windsor next. And a timeout on the floor right here, 8-1. So a long way. But you talk about Valley and Windsor. Valley, the number one team in all of three. How will they match up against the number two team, Windsor, who looked terrific this morning in dispatching Greeley West in 2 games? How will they match up against the 4A Windsor Wizards on their home court? Should be interesting. Windsor sitting number 2 in the polls behind, of course, the 4-time defending champion Cheyenne Mountain. Saw them play last weekend. What was the name of that tournament? Hit It Like It's Hot, or what is it? Spike It Like It's Hot. I should have known that. They should have had Lexi Spikestra down there that day. But yeah, the Spike It Like It's Hot tournament last week in Silver Creek, and Cheyenne Mountain went through that without losing a game. Ended up beating Mullen in the finals, I believe. Was it Durango or Mullen? It was Durango in the finals. Beat them 2-0 in that one. They went right through without a loss. But that's a terrific team, 4-time defending champion. Would love to see the gap between Windsor and them, and we'll see how that plays out. All right, Hannah Waggy, who's been back there serving for a couple of days, it would seem. Up at the front of the net, McLean and Hanson go for it. And McLean says, I think I flubbed that one, didn't get it there. 9-1, Windsor by 8, and 8 of those points have come here at the hands of Hannah Waggy on the service. There's Hanson. Back over the net here for Klinkenbeard. That's Steeb with that backwards set again, and the running one-hander by Weber. Kept in play, though. Another good job, but they can't hit it that many times, folks. Good job by Loveland. They were steadfast in keeping that one on the Greeley West side. And West just unable to come up with that dig at the end. 9-2 now, but a nice run for Hannah Waggy there. She reeled off 8 in a row. Here's number 7. The nameless player for Loveland. We'll get a name on her when we get a chance. She's able to come up with a nice defensive play off the Ronkowski slam. Ronkowski again, and this time they can't deny her. Did she get to the net? Okay. It hit the antenna, okay. Off the antenna, out of bounds. So a 9-3 contest. Loveland service coming again, down by 6. Trying to get back in this one after winning the opening game 25-20. And that's an it's an ace down the right-hand side of the inside corner. Oh, it was out. I take that back. Yeah, I know what that means. I thought we were playing water polo for a second where they hold the flag up on a penalty. All right. I'm aware of that rule. It was out, folks, as you saw on your screen watching ColoradoPreps.tv. 10-3. Here's the service. Steeb. Left-hand side. That's Klinkenbeard. She missed. Going long, trying to go cross-court. And it's 11-3 here for West. Michaela Steeb's going to run that one down in the corner. She'll have service now here for Greeley West. Spartans trying to even this match at 1 apiece with a win here in Game 2. That's Packham. Waimara. Ronkowski, and there's nothing that Packham can do with that. Ronkowski, 8 versus 8 on that one. Back into the corner it goes, and it's a 12-3 advantage here for Greeley West. Steve off of the serve. There's Flock. That's Packham. And then the big slam that time by Hansen. Kept alive. Weber's going to miss this one to the right corner, though. So 12-4. This game comfortably in hand right now for Greeley West, but we're only halfway through. Played at 25 in this one. Jocelyn McLean, the senior with service for Loveland, and that one's going to need to have a gust of air behind it. No tailwind on that one, so it falls short. 12-5. West will get service here. Katie Weber. Service coming here for Weber. McLean probably didn't mean to send that one straight over, but it gets there. Ronkowski, and a great save by Flock off the roof. Gotta love that combo. That's Wymara. Steve with the backward set. That one blocked away, and it's Brooke Hansen. Came from the left side to knock that one down. Good block, good point for Loveland. 13-5. The Indians have fought back within one, and here's Kevin Janisek. Janisek with service. Ronkowski went to her knees. That was Mahares. Hansen tried to get the little dropper for the point and just missed it. So 14-5 for Greeley West, 9-point advantage here. Spartans opened the season with a 3-0 win over Brighton, and then 3-1 against Prairie View, and then took on the Smoky Hill tournament. Boy, down on the floor went Packham there, and tripped over, and Brooke Hansen's laughing like crazy, tripped over Brooke. So the two stooges are out there for Loveland so far. They're getting a great laugh out of it. This is what you love to see. I don't know if two guys are going to get a kick out of that, running over each other in a football game. They probably swear at each other, but the two girls are taking it like they should. They're laughing at each other. It's great comedy. Back to serve here is Brooke Hansen. She's all business now. Here's Steve. She's been terrific at the front of the net. And this is out of the corner. Number 10, Hannah Waggy. She gets the deflection and will get the point there. The big ones, Ronkowski and Weber, have been terrific with the kills, but Steve has really set things up for Greeley West in the middle of that front line. She's been terrific. Steve with a backhander here. Free-handed over. There's McLean. Hansen's going to knock it over. Out of the corner, that's Waggy. Missed it long. So 15-7. The lead is 8. West got off to a 9-1 advantage in Game 2 after dropping the opener here to Loveland, 25-20. Maintaining right now an 8-point advantage. Steve with a nice little dropper there. Good play. Steve at the net instead of coming back to her front lines women. She sneaks that one over, gets the point herself, and it's 16-7 for West. Talking about West in that Smoky Hill tournament, they went against Thunder Ridge and Skyline, took care of both of those teams, then lost to Rampart, their only loss coming into today. Beat Grand Junction Central. And then Monarch in league play. On the ground there defensively that time was Janisek and couldn't get to it. So it's 17-7. West has a 10-point advantage. And Mackenzie De La Fuente to reserve. That one on its way. Over the head of Hansen. It'll be played by Steve here. Nice play. Hansen with the backhander, and then up at the front, number 7. Couldn't make the play. On the front line for Loveland. So 18-7. West up by 11. Got this one in hand right now, 7 points away from tying up this match at a game apiece. De La Fuente. Janisek defensively. And then Packham, who's having a little bit of a difficult time up at their front net. Had the collision with Hansen. Went to the floor on that one and then had a little trouble with that. Celine Packham, a junior, 5'8". Here's the service by De La Fuente. Janisek, Hansen. Did she carry that one? She did. Two hands. They got separated just enough for the referee to say, hey, that's no fair. 20-7. The lead is 13 now for Greeley West. They're out there cruising in this one. De La Fuente will try to get them 1 point closer here to evening this match. Nice serve there. Hansen in the middle. There's McLean. Didn't get all of it. Steeb's going to play this to Weber. Good night, Beantown. Katie Weber. Steeb with the perfect set again. Sets up the senior Weber, and she slams it to the wood. 21, or is that 22? 22 in my mind, 21 on the scoreboard. My mind went to the Bahamas for a sec. 21-7. That one's into the net. That is De La Fuente, who picks up a couple points on her service, and now Packham's going to go back to the back line and serve. 21-8, the lead is 13. Here's Celine's serve. Going to be a little short. Loveland in this game a couple of times has needed a jet engine in the back of this gym to get those serves over the net. They've just fallen short. The lead is 14 right now. And back here to serve is Hannah Waggy. She ran off. What did she run off? 9 straight with service earlier in this game. I think they went from 1-1 to 10-1. Referee Ray now over talking to Carrie Rolls. Pleasant conversation. Talking about rotation again. 23-8. McLean had it blocked up front. Do we have net play? No. West is going to get the point. Boy, it's got to be hard to get it past that front line when Ronkowski and Weber both go up side by side. That's a pretty intimidating duo. And Steeb there to join them. Here's Waggy from the back, chance to win the game. Game point, and she came up short. She wanted that one and didn't get it. 24-9, though. This one's a procession. It's just a matter of how far they're going to win this one by. 24-9, the lead 15. And back in service here for Loveland is number 7. Steeb answers on the other end. Ronkowski puts it away, and West has evened this match at a 1 apiece. So they lose the opener 25-20, but come back and pound Loveland in game 2, 25-9. We're even at 1 apiece in this match, folks. And we'll come back in a moment. Today's game and today's match is being brought to you by Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. Make sure to visit the website. There's a $10 coupon waiting for you on the website, www.spaathena.com. They're located just south of Ptarmigan Country Club on Highway 392, 1 mile east of I-25. Call and book your appointment today. You can book them at 223-0273. That's Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness, enhancing your beauty and overall health while mindfully preserving our planet. So Angie Lund and company down at Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. Great group. Get down there. Remember, gift certificates for the lady in your life. Get down there, grab something, and it's just a great place. Walk in the door, feel invited and comfortable there. A terrific place to go, and all sorts of stuff for the ladies. Don't forget, get your hair done down there. Skin treatments. You got massage, spray tan, waxing. Get your nails done. They got everything under the roof for the ladies down there. So make your trip down there. Athena Salon, Spa, and Wellness. All right, we're done with 2 games in this match. One apiece. 25-20 Loveland in the opener. Greeley West comes back and wins 25-9. They handled them, dominated that second game, and we'll see if that's more of the same in game 3 here. Katie Weber, Michaela Steeb, and Amanda Ronkowski, that front line for Greeley West, terrific in game 2. Brooke Hansen has been playing extremely well for Loveland so far. Also Jocelyn McLean, 2 of the big hitters on their team. Carly Flock, rather, the defensive specialist, the libero for Loveland, has been good as well. Been a good match. Loveland Indians, we talked about their postseason history. It's been a long time. 1976, their last appearance, 36 years ago. I was 40 then. So, no, I'm not 76. Do I sound like I'm 76? Only 51 big ones in this seat here today. But 1976, I remember it well. Watching Dodger baseball back in L.A. and at 15 years old, going through the high school thing, just as these kids in front of us are. and watching the Northern Colorado Classic out here, the Volleyball Classic at Windsor High School today. Talked about football coming up Thursday night from Thompson Valley. The Windsor Wizards will try to take care of business. Clint Fick and the Thompson Valley, the Eagles, that's right. That one almost, you know what? It almost got away from me. I knew that, and that's what happens when you get up at 6 in the morning after you're out calling a game till midnight. Can't remember your own name, much less the Eagles' name. Clint Fick, the new head coach over there, took over for Coach Michael DeWall. He went on to Woodland. That was a good move for DeWall. He went over as assistant principal and athletic director. So we know him in this area from what he did at Platte Valley. He turned that program completely around and actually got to a couple of finals and won a state championship in 2A football. I think in 2008 I'm going to go, but I'm looking at Kevin Schaefer, and even he might have to look that one up, but I think that was right. I think in 6 or 7 they went to the finals and then finally beat Faith Christian in 08. Actually, you know what? I think they beat Platte Canyon that year, if I'm remembering. I think so. All right. You see the scoreboard up there right now. 25-20 Loveland in the opener. 25-9 West in Game 2. We're even. The rubber game of the match right now. And Loveland's going to open things up with Kim Weissman serving. Carrie Rolls having last-minute instruction with her Labaro. That's number 12, the defensive specialist, Carly Flock, the senior. All righty. 1-1 effort. Michaela Johnson, the Micmac, over there on camera, doing a great job. Kevin Schaefer next to me, and we're underway in Game 3. And the first one is a Hannah Waggy kill from the right-hand side, and it's a point for Greeley West here. And Waggy's going to get the serve. In Gym 2, Valley has defeated Holy Family 2-0, so, well, Valley likes Gym 2 right now. They've won 4 games in a row over there. They beat Loveland to start things off, and then Holy Family. And that's a big win over Holy Family because they were sitting in the middle of the rankings in the top 10. There's a big slam that time, and Waggy missed that one long. So we're even at 1. Loveland's going to get a chance here. Next up on our station right here, ColoradoPreps.tv, you will see Windsor, the host team, against Valley. That should be terrific. That went into the net for Packham that time. She'll be replaced here by Flock. And Michaela Steeb will go back and serve here for Greeley West with a 2-1 advantage in the rubber game of the match. That's Hanson. McLean had it over for Loveland. That one coming on the way of De La Fuente. And unable to make the save down there was Taylor Mitchell. So 3-1 for Greeley West here. Steve will go back and serve. Service on the way there. Up at the front of the net, it was Hanson versus Ronkowski, and Hanson is into the net. So Greeley West will pick up the point here and lead 4-1. After losing the opener, 25-20, they went out to a 9-1 advantage in Game 2. They're out to a 4-1 lead here in Game 3. This is the final game, the rubber game of the match. Flock with the free hand. Ronkowski with the setup. Again with the little put down, and Ronkowski knocks it down. Everybody else can take a seat. Amanda Ronkowski takes care of business. 5-1, Greeley West by 4. Steve with the service again. Nice serve. That one defensively from Mitchell. Out of the corner that time, Klinkenbeard, and she missed it outside. Nope, they did get it off the tip, so a deflection off of Greeley West out of bounds. And it's a 5-2 lead for West now. The lead is only 3. Loveland has service here, down 3. De La Fuente defensively to Ronkowski in the middle. That was Klinkenbeard who's going to get this one. Sarah Klinkenbeard, the sophomore, able to negotiate the point there for Loveland. They're back within 2 after being down 5-1 early in this one. Service coming again for Loveland here. Ronkowski, here's Steve at the front of the net. Weber with a put down and missed it long. Just think she mistimed it a hair. Just couldn't climb to the height of her jump to nail it. (5-4). There's a dog in the gym somewhere. That service went long there. Flock on the serve. 6-4, probably a seeing eye dog of some sort. This is going to be Weber to serve now. 6-4 lead for West. They got the stray out of here. Inside, Ronkowski with a putback. Nice job, Peckham down on the ground, able to keep that one alive. Here's Steve setting it up. Wymara, Flock will run it down. She couldn't get there. 7-4 for West. The lead is 3 now for the Spartans as they try to stick a match in their gun belt here. This one tied at 1. Here is Weber with the serve. McLean up front, that's Hansen. She just tried to go for the finesse play. Ronkowski with the backhander. Hansen again defensively. All over the place was Hansen, but she's not going to be rewarded with the point. She worked hard, just came up empty. It's 8-4 for West. And a timeout on the floor taken by the Indians. Kerry Rolls wants to talk about it. 8-4. We'll come back in this one in just a second. West on top by 4. Rubber game of the match, the Northern Colorado Classic in Windsor. All right, good match here. Game 3, rubber game of the match here between Loveland and Greeley West. Here's McLean for Loveland. Nice little tap. And McLean puts it in the spot where Kayla Wymara unable to track it down. It's 8-5 now. Loveland crawls back within 3. Jocelyn McLean's going to get service here for the Loveland Indians. Indians came in 1-1 overall, lost to Valley in the first match in the other gym, so brought them to 1-2 here, and we're knotted at 1. Game 3 right now, rubber game of the match. Packham down low, that's McLean, and now Flock. Steve will handle it. She's been nothing short of perfect in this game. Steve with the shot there, up high, chasing it down as Flock. She'd have to sprout wings to get that one, and she doesn't, so it's 9-5. West on top by 4. Talking about the overall play at Greeley West, they've been terrific, but I just think Michaela Steve has been outstanding in the middle of that line. She wears number 7 in the white jersey. That shot on the way, that's a good shot. Wiseman, and then they played it defensively. That's Hannah Waggy. Flock, here's Weissman again. Down low for Weber. Steve is steady as ever, and Wymara puts it into the net. Good rally that time. A couple of good saves on both sides of the net. 9-6. Loveland's crawled back within 3 here. Kevin Janicek, the junior, to serve here for Loveland. Got Hansen, Packham, and Weissman at the front of the net for Loveland. Here's Steve. Weber with the touch. Did she carry that? She did. Just held on to it too long. So 9-7. Loveland hadn't been this close in a while. They're back within 2. Janicek to serve for the second time. And that was Mahari's, Nakaya Myrant Mahari's, and she shot it into the net there. And it's a 9-8 game. Timeout on the floor taken this time by West. Tabitha Goodaway wants to talk about it. West pulls back within 1 in this one. Today's broadcast being brought to you by Agfinity. Great sponsor for all of high school sports. ColoradoPreps.tv. We'll come back in just a sec. All righty, we are set to go again. 9-8 in this one. And Loveland down by 1. This is the rubber game of the match, game 3. Each team with 1 under their belt. This is up to 15 this time, win by 2. There's the slam downtown for Hanawagi. Hanawagi, who put a bunch of points in game 2 from the service line, 9 in a row back there. She's been effective at the front of the net as well here. You know Weber and Ronkowski have, and Steve up there dishing them out. But here's a nice try. That time Waimura tried to make the save off her hand. And so we're 10-9. Brooke Hansen with the point there, and she's going to get the service. Sophomores played well at the front of the net for Loveland here. Waimara to Steeb. There's Waggy again. Hansen at the front of the net. That's Weissman. Steve tried to sneak one on her. Waimara to save it. Packham and Weber defensively. Janicek tried to make the save on the ground, couldn't do it. Yeah, she said she's sliding on there. Lick your shoes, the guys do it. Lick the bottom of your tennis shoes. 11-9, old basketball trick. I used to sweat so much my socks would be just wringing wet, so I could reach down and just grab my socks and it would, and then I could rub them on the bottom of my shoes and I was good to go. All information you didn't have to have. There's the service by De La Fuente into the net. And so we sit right now at 11-10, looking at almost, well, we're over the halfway point since we only go to 15 here. Remember that in game 3. 15 will win the match. Weber, great block. Coming over was Packham. McLean sneaks it over. Nice job for Loveland. McLean able to get it over the outreached arms of Mackenzie De La Fuente. And we're tied at 11. We got a dandy here, folks. Game 3. Got to win it by 2. 11-11, service coming here for Weissman. There's Steve right in the middle, and Weber slams this one downtown. Big kill, that time for Katie Weber, the senior. 12-11. She hadn't been able to pound one in a while. She was probably going through a little bit of withdrawals there, but able to satisfy that, quench her thirst by nailing one into the hardwood. 12-11. Here's Waggy. Hansen at the front for 7. And that one missed, or that one off the hands of number 11. That time Danny wins, so we're even at 12. I keep saying 7. I'm sorry we don't have her name. I want to say DiMaggio, but I'm sure that's not right. Here's Steve at the front of the net. 7 makes the play, but we've got a into the net, it looks like. Loveland maybe with the carry on this one. A lift. We would call it a lift. 13-12. And here is Michaela Steve with the service. West by 1. Out of the corner. Great block that time. Weber with the block. Here's Steve. Gets it off to Ross. The save is for Loveland. 7 got it over. Waimara. Steve. Weber. Good night. 14-12. Match point coming for Greeley West right now. That was all over but the shouting when Weber went high there. 14-12. West can win their first match of the day. Steve with service. Flock. Here's Hansen. 7, that's the block inside. Ronkowski. Weber will save it back. Waimara. Ronkowski for the put-away. Flock with a good save. McLean keeps it in play for Loveland. Waimara. And back to Flock. Here's Hansen. McLean again, the slammer. Waimara's going to put that one into the next county out of bounds. 14-13. We're back within 1 for Loveland. Great contest here. And going to serve here is the infamous number 7. 14-13. West by 1. Loveland needs this. You got to win by 2. First one to 15 win by 2 wins this match. 25-20. Loveland wins the opener. That one missed wide, and that's it. Greeley West will win this one on a wide serve that time. They win at 15-13 and win the match 2-1. So Greeley West with the win here moves to 7-2 overall in match play. After losing to Windsor this morning, they even up their slate with the win here against Loveland. For Loveland, they drop to 1-3 overall. The big one's coming next, folks. It's number 3 on the list of our 5 out here today that you'll watch on ColoradoPreps.tv, but it should be a dandy. Windsor and Valley, number 2 in 4A, number 1 in 3A. The big wigs match up on the court next, coming back to you momentarily right here on ColoradoPreps.tv.